Welcome back, everybody. I thought I'd do a short video on mobility scooters. What I've noticed is during the lessons and questions I get from the general public, and these questions have been growing regarding mobility scooters, regarding the legalities of them when people see them on the pavement on the road. I did a little bit of research. There's 350,000 mobility scooters that are registered in the UK, and it accounts, and it's roughly about 6% growth per year. If you factor in an aging population with 6% growth, you're going to see these mobility scooters on a more and more regular basis. So Class 2 scooters, they're mainly used for pavements and paved areas, and these are limited to 4 miles per hour. However, these Class 2 scooters, the smaller ones, are allowed on public highways and on pavements, of course, if the pavement's blocked. So imagine a situation where a vehicle's blocking a pavement, it can use the highway, or if there's no highway at all, like a lane. The more familiar and growing number of Class 3 scooters, these have a top speed of up to 8 miles per hour, and these can be used on the roads. When they're being used on the pavements or in pedestrian areas, they're limited, or they should limit their speed to 4 miles per hour. Class 3 scooters, in order to use on the highway, they must be registered with the DVLA before they can use them. And you get a V5 just like you would get with a car. And you actually get a registration number that you're not legally obliged to put on the scooter. And to use a Class 3 scooter, it must have the following: a maximum speed limit of at least 8 miles per hour, as I previously mentioned, an effective braking system, a clear view of the road ahead and traffic ahead, front and rear lights and reflectors, directional indicators that can be used as a hazard warning signal, a rear view mirror, and an audible horn. And they can actually be seen on a dual carriageway as long as they've got a flashing yellow light. And I've got some frequently asked questions here. Do you need a driving license to use a Class 3 mobility scooter? No, you don't. Does a mobility scooter pay road tax? No, it doesn't. Does a Class 3 mobility scooter require insurance? At the moment, there's no current legal requirement, but they do strongly recommend that you purchase mobility insurance. Just protect yourself in case of accidental damage and obviously third parties. I hope that information helps, and I'll speak to you again.